Hey, I'm Trevor. Let's talk about the first day of Champ Camp. The first day of Champ Camp was a whirlwind. At that time, we hadn't quite nipped and tucked all of the details of how the day would run. The kids were set to get here at 9, and they would be here from 9 to like 3:30. All the other counselors were set to get here at 8:30, right before the kids. What we didn't account for was time for setup. Myself and the assistant director at the time, aka my brother, we both showed up to the beach at 6:45 a.m. So just the two of us set up camp fully by ourselves. But then the lifeguards came and said, hey, you can't set up like that. So we had to take it down and switch it, put it back up. Then all the workers got there and we were like, all right, you guys ready? Let's do this. And it was funny is that the things that we were nervous about, like parking or traffic flow and parking, all that stuff worked perfectly. But the reality of like coming to camp on that first day before we started and just setting it up, fast forward like 2 hours and then we had our first day, I think we had 67 kids. That 0 to 67 was like a harsh, wild reality. But the funny part is like once all the kids were down there, it kind of just worked, you know? And that idea of having a bunch of things going on and letting kids fit in wherever they wanted to fit in started to kind of take shape. And we survived the day. All the kids were relatively happy, I believe. And needless to say, that first week of Champ Camp was a whirlwind and we learned a lot. The first year of Champ Camp was a crazy time, just where we had so many little details to figure out and improve upon. But that was really like, that time, looking back on it, was the basis that forced us to figure stuff out down to like the minute mark on how the day would run to enable us to continue and grow into kind of where we are today. So that's a long-winded answer. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.